Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 3 of this SS Deutschland tutorial. Today's focus will be the rest of the ship's superstructure, i.e. wheelhouse, bridge wings and things like that. There's a deck house that goes the full length, almost, of the boat deck. That will support the funnels, and anything else I can think of along the way. I'll probably get the funnels on as well as we go along. But before we do that, we're going to focus on the ship's wheelhouse and bridge wings area first. So we're going to go to the front of the superstructure at the top. This area here, and we'll go to the centre block on the front here like so, and we're going to go to the third block back on the wood of the centre. So centre block here, third block back on the wood, so 1, 2, 3, put a block there to mark the centre, and then we want to build this wall 7 wide. So that's 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way, so that's 7 wide like that, and then 2 at the side, so 2 out like that, and then 2 back, 1, 2, like so. Same the other side, may as well go 2 out and 2 back like that, so you got a sort of smiley face. And then for the sides after that, you want to go and add 14 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do the same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then join them together across the back. Why not? Might as well put another centre block there as well. So there we go, so there's our design there like that. And then you want to increase that to 3 high all the way around, like so. Like so, all the way around. Try and do it as quick as I can without screwing it up. You know how things are. And this is the support for when the ship's wheelhouse goes on top and the bridge wing. So there we go, that's all done nearly like that. There we go, so there's that deck house done like that, and it should look something like that. Now for the next bit, which is the ship's bridge wings, go to the front centre of the wall we just built, front centre, add a wood block there like so, and then a colour block, mark the centre like so. So literally just an overhang by 1 like that. And then for the bridge wings themselves, you want to go out from the centre. So I'll do one side first. So we go out to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. And then behind that, we want to go out 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. 1, 2, 2 like that. And then 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Like so. And then we want out 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. And then we want a row of 2 out. Like that, and then behind that immediately another row of 2 like that, so it's basically 4 blocks like so. I can't really see it very well, but there you go, so you got 4 blocks like that at the end. So there's the 10, and then you got 4 like that, and then from the corner back here like this, you want to build inwards 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And to create an overhang around the edge of the deck house, we want to go back 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then inward 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a centre block like that. There we go. So that's one side, and it should look something like that. Can't really see very well, but there you go. So that's that bit done. I'll do the same on the other side. So it's out. Oh, it's out 7. So from the centre, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and on the back of that you go in 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then back 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. There we go. So that creates the outline of the ship's deck, wheelhouse deck, if you know what I mean. I don't know why I keep looking at that ship over there. It's that one we're building. Yeah, so that would be that bit over there where the crosshairs are. So now we need to do is add the deck itself. So go on the inside of the bridge wings and just start adding the deck like so. And this deck will just fill in this whole area. It'll sit on top of the inside walls like so. So there's where the inside walls are. The deck will fill this whole area in. So what I'll do quickly, I use the fill tool just to do this quickly. So fill wood by 200, and that fills in the whole area like so. And there we go, there's that deck done like so. Marvellous. And then what you can do, like we did with all the other deck houses below, you can start adding doors and windows to this area, so on the deck below, so just put 3 windows on the front like so. And then put a window or 2 on the side, and then just put a pair of doors underneath the overhang. So I'm just doing this at random, okay, so I'm not doing anything specific. And then we'll just put windows for the rest of it, without doing any damage. As I say, to make an omelette, you gotta break a few eggs. And I've broken many. There we go. So this, just get this all across the back, and then do the windows the other side. I'm just doing things randomly, so don't have to do them as gospel. There we go. So that's those doors and windows added there, and they don't look too bad. Marvellous. So the next thing I want to do now is to go and start building the ship's wheelhouse. But well, before that, we're going to add a wall around the edge of the deck house first. So from the centre, just add a wall around the edge, around the whole edge of the deck we just built. So around the bridge wings as well. If you want to, the top up here, you can keep the 2 blocks on the end, but remove those 2 blocks so you got a bit more space in there. It's up to you how you want to do that, and then just carry on with the wall around the bridge. Like so. And there we go, there's our wheelhouse, or bridge wheelhouse deck, bridge wings done. And then for the wheelhouse itself, it's going to be 5 windows on the front. So if we go for front center again, and then we want 5 windows, so I'll put a center window which is 2 blocks high, like that. And then out to the side I want 2 windows, so leave a space, add a window, leave a space, add a window. And the same the other side, leave a space, window, leave a space, window. There you go. So there's your 5 windows, like that. And then add your pillars in between. Plus ones to the side. And there's your front of your wheelhouse. And then for the side of the wheelhouse, the side is 15. So behind the pillar on the deck, it's on, so just build back 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then across the back, like so. And then, if you want to, put a centre block. Not essential there, because there ain't much more to go on this area. And then the walls were just built, the foundations, just build them up to 4 high. So 4 high, all the way around. And then across the front of the wheelhouse, you can either put a straight edge, like so, which in my opinion looks a bit odd, or remove the ones above the windows and build an overhang by 1 block, so it gives it a bit of a peak in the front like so. Personally, and I would advise doing the peak because it looks better, and yeah, that's just my opinion, so to anyone else. So that's that. And then for the roof of the wheelhouse, you can either put wood, or you can put grey concrete. I used grey concrete on the prototype, so was it light grey or dark grey? I can't remember. Just going to go and have a quick peek. It is light grey, so it's up to you what you want to do, but what I shall do, I shall use light grey. Light grey concrete. Where is it? There. Light grey concrete. And just fill in the whole area on top of the windows, and then the whole rest of the deck, wheelhouse, roof, like so. I'll just do this quick as I can. I would use the fill tool, but I can't at the moment remember the code for it, so I'm just going to have to do this as it is, so bear with me a second. we go. So there's our wheelhouse done like so. And they don't look too bad. And then, as before, we'll start adding the doors and windows. So I put a pair of doors just on the side there like so. And looking at the prototype, there is a ladder that goes on the side. So I put a pair of doors there like that, and then a window afterwards. And then in the centre block, a couple of blocks back, we'll put a ladder. So we've got our ladder. Put a ladder at the side like so. So leave 2 block space, doors, block space, window, block space, ladder. And then block space, window again. Look over the top. And then block space again. On the prototype I put a pair of doors, did I? Can't really tell. Or is it 2 block space? I can't really tell from here. Well, we'll do whatever. So as long as we've got the ladder on the side, doesn't really matter. So I put a window there, and then we'll put another door at the end. Why not? That'll do, won't it? Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. Love random stuff. So do the same on the other side. Add our door on the side, and then a window like so, and then a ladder going up like that, and then another pair of windows. And then I put a central, a last door there. There we go. Don't look too bad. Just look across to the prototype. There is a little tiny bit of detail, which is basically 3 posts, and the handrails. So I've got our handrails, which are iron bars, and just go around the edge like so, up as far as the ladder, and leave a space, and then go behind the ladder and add that again. So handrails all the way around, except for where the ladder attaches. So just add that all the way around. Like so. And there we go, that's the handrails. And then the last job is basically 3 posts or sort of antenna things. So I get I use birch fence for this sort of thing, but it's entirely up to you what you want to do. So we want 2 posts on the front. So I go, look at the prototype. It's about 2 blocks back from the centre. So front wall, 2 blocks back on the grey, and then 2 out to the side, and build up 3. 1, 2, 3. Same the other side. Centre, 1, 2 out, 1, 2, 3 up, like so. And then about 5 blocks back from the front, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it 6, 7, 8. Doesn't matter where, and then just put a 3rd antenna like so. As long as you got them like that, that's kind of how they go. It don't look too bad. Could be better. But anyway, that's that deck house done like so, and it should look something like that, in theory. So what I'll do now, I'm going to do another jump cut, and work out what to do from there. So so yeah, I should do a jump cut, and I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is add some stairs to the bridge wings, and then we'll move on to the main deck house. So we're going to go behind the back end of the bridge wings. The bridge wings are here, and you've got this back corner here where it goes from inwards to backwards. We're going to go from the corner, go out 3, I think. So go out 1, 2, 3, and then remove a block, or remove 2 blocks rather, and then we'll add some stairs going down there. So we get our stair blocks, these things. And we'll build these going down from the bridge wing down to the deck below. So from bridge wing down to boat deck, like so. Let's add the supports underneath. So there you go, there's how you want them laid out. So it's sort of 3 from the corner, and on either side of the stairs just add a banister of 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that. And there we go. So that's one set of stairs. I do the same on the other side. Normally I add them right in the corner, but this is not how they're designed on this one. So same this side. Go 1, 2, 3 out, remove 2 blocks, and then add the stairs going down. Like so. And stairs are a bit awkward, but that's the way it is. There you go, stairs in there. Now the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up like that. 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. Oh shit. 2 up like that. Apologies for swearing, never mind. So there we are, there's our stairs added there like so. Now next job we want to do is to add the ships, the main deck house to this deck. So it's a big deck house that goes on the top of the boat deck. So this will support the funnels and things. So we'll go to the back wall of the deck houses we just built. So on the boat deck we've got this bottom deck house. And we're going to leave a 2-block gap from the deck house here. So we go 1, 2, and on the third block back, put our red block. So it's basically a 2-block gap. Not a very big space, but that's how it is. And then you want to build this front wall of the deck house. It is 25 wide, so that is 12 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that way. And there you go. So there's your 25 side wall, or front wall like that. And then for the sides, you're going to go along the deck. You want to go 112 blocks. That's 112 all the way down the side. So I'll put our first block, and then we want 112 in total. This will be fun. So once they're all done, it's basically a big rectangle. So the front and the back walls are 25, the sides are 112, and they're four blocks high. So I shall basically build it freehand and then weld it at the rest. How far is that? That is 133, so I've gone too far already. Isn't it great when we're not paying attention? So that's 117, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 112 like that. There we go. Marvellous, isn't that? Right. So I should do the same on the other side. So first block there. And we want 112. So this, like I said, this wall will be 4 blocks high, and then at the end of the 112, the walls will be extended by a little bit more, but they'll only be 2 blocks high. I'll explain when I get there, or when we get to building it. So it's an extension of said deck houses. How far done? That is 107, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we are 112, like so, and then join them together across the back. So, and then the centre block, I just measure this because I don't know where the centre block is. So that's 25, well, block 13 really, isn't it? There we are. Centre block there we are. So there we are, there's our big rectangle, like that, and then you just want to increase that to 4 high all the way around. So I shall weld edit this one because it does take a long time to do, so. But building it freehand shouldn't take too long actually, so I just quickly weld edited the bits I need. So just bear with me a few seconds. Now I do try to use weld edit at the minimum, but when there's a job this big, then it needs doing. There we go, and then the same up the side. And there we go, there's our big rectangle building like that. And literally all it is, just a rectangle. And then for the roof, it is basically just wood. So I just go down to the deck level again. And on the top, we just add, or inside the top rather, just add wood going the full length of the deck house thing. So like so, just build it full width, full length, whatever. And it should look something, well, it'll look better when it's done. So what I'll do, I'll try and do the fill tool with this one. So I shall stand here, and I shall use the fill wood for this one. This may fuck the server up, so bear with me on this one. That's 2,000. Oh, that worked actually. So there we go. There's the deck all added. Yeah, I thought I was going to crash the server then. I was going to get in trouble if I did do that. So yeah. So there's our deck house done like so. And it don't look too bad. Like I say, it is just a rectangle. So what you can do now is to add the doors or windows, which are very basic. So just go to the sides again and just start adding the doors and the windows, like so. Nothing really special, but it's the same process as before. It's a pair of doors, a dozen windows, a pair of doors, a dozen windows, yada 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 yada. I'll do next set there. So there you go. There's the base of what you want to do. Just add a pair of doors, a ton of windows, a pair of doors, a ton of windows, a pair of doors. Just carry on the same thing all the way around, except on the back wall, because that's not needed at the moment, because that's going to be changed in just a second. So just carry on adding the doors and windows. I shall finish them off during the next jump cut, just to save a bit of time. But what I want to do now is go to the back end of the walls of the deck house we just built, and from the end of the 112, basically from the end of the side, so this is the back end, and the sides are here. What we're going to do is extend the sides by 53. So from the bottom corner, build a block and build back 53. So that's one already. We just want to build back 53. And it's the same on both sides. So 53 back is what we want. How far is that? That's 42. And that is 53. So it's 53 back like so. And then we want in 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. And then forward 31, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31 forward, and then inwards towards the centre 3, so 1, 2, 3, plus a centre block like so. And that's how that should be like that. And then what you want to do then is increase that to 2 blocks high, and then do the same on the other side. So I should quickly increase that to 2 blocks high. Like so, down the, up the middle. Like that, so it's 2 blocks high like that, and then just do the same the other side. So from the end of the 1, 1, 2 on this side, we build 53 back, so that's the first block, and then we want 53. That is 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Like so, it's 53, inwards 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then forward 31, so I'll freehand it because it's easy to copy on the other side. There we are, 31, and then inwards 3, 1, 2, 3, up to the centre, and then double that in height, so it's 2 blocks high, all the way around. So, and then we go, there's those extended pieces like that. And it should look something like that. And next job we want to do is just add the roof, which is all grey again. So, what did I use? Did I use light grey again? Yes I did, so it's all light grey again, like on the roof of the bridge wheelhouse. We get our light grey concrete. And then just fill in the roof. So the roof is basically one the top of the whites in this area, so it's a very low deck house sort of thing. But I think with this area, this sort of thing would probably go down to the next deck below, and this is sort of an extension of that. Sort of like the middle deck on the Titanic, if you know what I mean. You've got that raised deck which goes down to the promenade. I think it's basically that sort of thing, but I don't know for sure, but you know what I mean. So just fill that in like so. Now you'll stand on this block here and use the fill tool for the rest of it. So it's fill 251 by 8. Don't quote me on this one. By 200. And yep, there we go. So that's fine. There we are. So there's a slightly raised deck there, like so. And it should look something like that. So what I should do now, I should do a jump cut while I sort the doors and windows out on this deck house. And then we can move on to our next thing. So, back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the windows and doors I've added to the deck house we built. And it should all look something like that. So I just went the same process. Doors, windows, doors, windows, doors, windows. All the way along till you get to the low bit. And that's how that should sort of look, kind of thing. Yeah, nothing special. Anyway, so that's that bit done. So what we're going to do now, before we do anything else, we're going to go to the back end of the ship and start with the docking bridge deck house. And we'll go to the very back end of the ship, on the centre here like so. So here's the centre point. And on the wood, we're going to count forward to the 21st block, so 21 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 forward, there. Put our centre block, and then from there we're going to build our wall, which is 11 wide, so that is 5 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way, plus 2 at the ends, 2 and 2, like so. So that's the design I want. So it's 11 wide plus the 2s, and then you want to go forward 19, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus 2 again. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus 2, and then across the front, like so. And then you can, if you want, add a centre block again, like so. And there's the foundations of our docking bridge sort of thing. I keep looking over there, but it's that ship over there. So that one's what we want to copy, right? So what we're going to do now, the back wall, which is the closest to the back of the ship, obviously, it's going to increase that to 4 high. So 4 high, like so. Like that, so it's 4 high like that. And then for the docking bridge itself, we're going to build the wings out. From the top block here, we're going to build out 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we go out 2, 1, 2, forward 2, 1, 2, and on the inside forward 2 again. So you got that sort of shape like that. And then you go back in 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then down to the foundations like so. And then do the same the other side, out 9, wasn't it? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2 out, 2 forward again, and then in 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then down 2 like that. And there we go, there's our docking bridge wings like so. And then the gap between the back wall and the bridge wing support here, we're going to increase the wall to 3 high, like so. Same the other side in this gap here, build it to 3 high, like so. And then the rest of the walls all the way around to the front, it increased to 4 high. So I should build that as quick as I can. Bit of a pain in the bum having to do it by hand, but I can't be bothered to use the weld in it. And then on the other side like so. Like that, and there we go. So there's our docking bridge, sort of done like that. And then the last thing you want to do is add the wood deck from the inside of the bridge wings. And this will go like before, just go all the way from the bridge wings all the way to the front of the deck house. So I shall build this freehand for the minute, and you can see it goes all the way to the front end. So I shall stand over here and use the fill tool. So fill wood by 200, and that fills in the whole area like so. Don't look too bad. And then in the corners, where the docking bridge reattaches to the deck house, I'm going to put a set of stairs. So remove a block in the corner there like so, and put stair blocks going down forward to the deck below as the supports underneath, and then the side banisters, so 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that. And then the same the other side, remove a block, bonk, and then stairs going down, 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 and then the support underneath, and then the side banisters 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that. There you go. And then we can add the doors and windows. I did look at the prototype quickly. We want just a pair of doors in front of the stairs, like so, and then a pair of windows, or 3 windows, whichever you want to do, going up to the side like that, and then a few going across the front. So 4 across the front, and then the same on the other side with the doors by the stairs. And then 3 windows on the side, like so. There we go. So there's our stairs and doors and windows done, and then we just add a handrails around the edge. So we get our handrails, iron bars, and we'll add them all the way around the edge of the deck, docking bridge, like so. And what I normally do now is at the end where the handrails end, I put a block there to mark the end, and then do the same on the stairs around to the outside of the bridge wings. Handrails all the way around. I normally leave the handrails till the last thing, but as this is an individual build, you can do the handrails now. Why not? And then up the side again. There we go. So there's our little deck house looking quite good. And I forgot to add the windows across the back as well, so the back wall here you can add some windows as well across the back. So put another 4, like on the front wall, just do the same on the back wall like so. So you got 4 windows there. And it don't look too bad. And then the last job for this deck house is to add 3 large vents and a tiny little skylight. So there's going to be, just work out how they're laid out. So there's two vents. Okay, 2 vents either side by the docking bridge. So if we go from the back wall of the docking bridge, and we go 2 blocks forward and then 3 out, 1, 2, 3, and build a cross like that. So there's a cross there, and do the same on the other side. So 2 forward and then 1, 2. Was it 3 forward? 1, 2, 3, and then out. 1, 2, 3. Build a cross again. So as long as they're spaced evenly apart on the back like that, so you've got 2 crosses like that, these would be the foundations of our vent. And then if we go to the front wall, and then go from the centre and go about 4 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on the centre, just add a cross, like so. So that would be the foundations of the third vent. Now the vents, if you're familiar with my ship tutorials, you'll know how these vents go. You're going to need quartz blocks and some quartz stairs. And what we're going to do is build the base of the vent up to 4 high. So 2, 3, 4 high, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then in the middle up 2, 1, 2, and then looking forward towards the front of the ship, we're going to add stair blocks, stairs, and stairs on top. And then on the front we go 2 forward, 2 forward, 2 forward, and 1, like that. And then on the sides we add stairs upside down underneath, stairs right side up on the top. And then repeat the other side, so stairs on top, stairs underneath. And there we go, there's our big ass vent. And it should look something like that. So you just do the same thing with the other 2. So build them to 4 high. Plus in the middle like that. And then the stair blocks around. And then the blocks going forward, and then the stairs top, bottom, short, middle and sides, if you know what I mean. There we go, there's that vent there, and then the last one on this side, 4 high like so, plus the 2 in the middle, and then the stairs on top, and the blocks going forward, stairs underneath, stairs on top, repeat on the other side. And there we go, there's our 3 vents, and they do look quite chunky on there. And then the last thing we want is a small skylight. It goes in between, in this area here, so between the front and the back vent. So if we go from the front vent, go to the behind that and go about 1, 2, 3 back, and just build 3 wide, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and 1 in the middle. And then you can glaze it over or put black blocks. Entirely what you want to do. What I'll do, I'll put glass in there. So you got a little skylight like that. And well, actually, the blocks look a bit crap. So what we'll do, we'll replace the blocks with stairs going around like that. So it makes it look a bit more professional, if you like. So we'll just give it a bit more style. There we go. That looks a bit better than that. So you got it's flat, but it works. And there we go. That's the that deck house done there. Yeah, don't look too bad, do it? The ship is definitely taking shape. And yeah, all the superstructure. Let me just check. I think all the superstructure is pretty much done. Because I mean, there's no more deck houses of such that are large. I mean, there's still small complexes like just skylights and vents and things, but the main structure of the ship is done. So that don't look too bad now. So yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do another jump cut while I work out what to do next, and then I shall return. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the funnel bases and the funnels themselves. So bit of to and fro going on here. So what we're going to do now is go down to the front wall of the top deck house, basically, or the top superstructure. So behind the ship's wheelhouse, this deck house we've already built. Go to the centre block on the wood, or front wall basically, and what we're going to do is go to the third block back on the wood. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll put our centre block there, and we're building the bases first, which are basically sort of flat deck houses, so basically 1 block high. So there's 2 block gap, 3rd block back, add your centre block, and then they're going to be 13 wide. So that's, what's that? 6 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. And then the sides are going to be 13 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then across the back. And put a centre block there as well across the back. And then for the floor itself, inside here is going to be grey wool or grey concrete. So I'm going to use grey concrete wherever it is, or light grey, light grey, light grey, light grey. Light grey is what we want. So I'll put light grey in, like so. And I'll use well edit for this one. So fill 251 8 by 200, and that fills that all in like that. So there you go. There's the first base done. That's where funnel number 1 will go. Now, the next base we're going to go is go to the back wall of the one we just built, and then count to the 4th block back. So from the centre of the back we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Add our centre block, and this one is 13 wide again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. There you go. There's the front wall. And then the sides this time are 24, so 24 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Same the other side. Like so, and then across the back again. Adding your centre block again, so to there like that. And there's your second base there. And then fill that all in with grey as well. And there we go, that's where funnel number 2 will sit, and also a deck house, like so. And then we're going to need a bigger gap, so the next gap is a 25 gap. So from the back here, we're going to count back to the 26th block on the wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's 25 back. And then on the 26th block where we build, so 26 like so, and it's 13 wide again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. And then we want the sides to be 13 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And across the back again. Excuse me. Voice is starting to go. There we go. So that's deck house number 3 laid out there. And then same again, just add the floor of grey. Like that. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then we want another 4 gaps. So 5 blocks back from the same one we just done. So from this one, 5 blocks back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Centre block, and then that's 13 wide again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Excuse me. And then the sides are 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then across the back. Like so, plus the centre block. Like that. So that's 4 things laid out, and then we just add the grey as well. There we go. And there we are. There's our grey thingy-majiggy what sits there. So those are the supports for the funnels. Excuse me. So what we're going to do now is work out where the funnels go, and I'm going to get the yellow. The yellow I use is yellow concrete, wherever that. No, yellow terracotta. Sorry, I use yellow terracotta. And for funnel number 1, we're just going to put the base down first. So for funnel number 1, we're going to go to the third block back on the grey. So this is the first flat piece here. So third back on the grey. So 1, 2, 3. And we build 3 wide. Like so, and then we want 2 out, 2 out. Same the other side, 2 out, 2 out, like that. And then on the sides we want 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. 1, 2, 3 the other side, and then we want 2, 2, and the other side 2 and 2, and 1 in the middle like that. And there you go. There's the funnel base for number 1. And for funnel number 2. We're going to leave a 20 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And on block 21, same again, so 3 wide, plus the 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 back, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. And there we go, there's funnel number 2 in place, or funnel placement done. Excuse me. And then for funnel number 3, we're going to count to the 32 blocks back. So that's from the back of funnel 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and then on block 32, same again. So block 32, do the same again. So 3 wide, 2, 2, back 3, 2, 2, back 3, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. There we go. So there's funnel number 3, and then funnel number 4 again. It's the same gap between funnel number 1 and 2, so it'll be 21 blocks back. So 20 gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And on block 21, funnel again, so 3 wide, plus 2, 2, 3 back, 2, 2, 3 back, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. There we go. So there's 4 funnel placements in place. So the first 2 funnels equal, the second set of funnels equal, the gap in between is not. So there we go. So that's the funnel placements. And I keep looking at the wrong ships, I might be looking at that one over there. So that's how they're laid out. And then to build the funnels up, sorry, my voice keeps going. We're going to build the same design all the way around. So starting from, I'll just do funnel number 1 because all 4 funnels are even. So starting at funnel number 1, we're going to need to build up. I've not written this down actually, or have I? Give me a second. Yeah, so what we're going to do is from the centre block we're going to build up 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9 behind that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. So there's the slant of the funnel like that. And just want to do that same design, 8, 9, 9 on the blocks shown. So on that block, and there. And then on the back, there, and across the back there, like so. So do that same design on all those blocks there. So like I say, I'm just going to do funnel number 1 for the minute. And shouldn't take me too long. I'll do one side and then I'll copy it across. Because I say it's a very easy design. So it's up 8 and then 9, 9. Apologies for my voice going. So there's the front half done. I just do the same on the back. So up 8 and then the 9, all facing the same direction. Next row along. That is up 8, isn't it? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's fine. And then across the back again. And I'll just do the middle as well. So there we go, there's one side done, so you just carry on doing the same thing on the other side, so you should have a design that looks like that. Then what you want to do then, just go on the inside like we did with the ship's hull, and fill in the gaps in between. Like so. And it should look something like that. So that's funnel number 1 primarily done. So what I'm going to do now is quickly copy that to the other side. So I'll have both sides done. So let me just a second, just quickly copy, flip to the right, and then paste. And there we go, there's the full cylinder done like that. And it shouldn't look too bad. Now for the slant at the top, which is sort of the top of the funnel slants down, You can just see on the prototype, you can just see at the top of the funnel that it's not flat. So if we look at the funnel side on, and look at the front, so here's the front, look at the side. So you're going to count first four, so 1, 2, 3, 4, leave those, and then the next 4, remove 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Same the other side, count 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then count the other 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. As well as the back one, and there's the slant of the funnel. Not looking too bad. And now for the ladder across the front of the funnel, go from the centre at the bottom, go up to the bottom of the top section, so up the front like so. There's the first section there, and then up the second section like so, and then one block of the third section. There you go, there's where the ladder will go, and just add the ladder to that. So you add the black blocks first, of course, and then you add the ladder. So I'll quickly add the ladder like so, like that. And then for funnel number 1 only, we're going to add whistles, which I normally use cobblestone or cobblestone wall. So you can either add a central whistle like that, or do what I do, add 2 whistles either side of the funnel like that, and that's how it should look. Or you can be more fancy and do 3 whistles like that. Don't look too bad. So that's most of the funnel done, and then one more job for the funnel, which is to add a base around the bottom in yellow. So around the base, just add another layer of blocks around the bottom in yellow, like so, and there you go, there's the funnel pretty much done. So that's funnel number 1 done, and you just want to do the same thing minus the whistles for 2, 3 and 4, and the ship should look fine. So I'm going to do a quick jump cut while I sort that out, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's all the funnels in place, and the ship should look something like that. Not looking too bad. So there's 4 stacks. Like I said, they're all basically the same. The only thing different is the whistles. So first funnel has the whistles, the other 3 do not. Although I think funnel number 2 may have had whistles as well, but don't quote me on that one. So that's that job done there. I'm not going to do no more with this area of the ship for today. What we're going to do now is move down to the front area. Going to do the stairs on the front of the superstructure, and then focus on the forecastle. So go down to the front wall of the superstructure first, which is right down into the well deck here. And what we're going to do, we're going to add some stairs on the row of 5, isn't it? So centre point there, and you got the wall goes back, and then it goes out 4 and then 5. So what you want to do is go to this row of 5 here, and on the second block of the 5, remove that block there and build stairs. So there's the 4 and then a 5 here. So I put the stair blocks in there. So we want stairs in this area. So stairs going down, just a single set going down like so, and then the banisters either side, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, ooh, 2 up. There we go. So there's one set of stairs there, and then do the same the other side. So row of 4 to the row of 5, remove the second block, and then add the stairs going down with support blocks underneath, of course. And then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. There we go. So that's that job done there. And then we can add doors and windows across the front. So I'll put a pair of windows on the front wall in the centre like that. And then another sort of window on the side, another one between the stairs and the wall. And then a set of doors just past the stairs, and I think another set of windows, two windows like that. So that's just randomly placed like that. So you sort of could copy it like that if you want to. I just do the same the other side quick. So put window on the side, window in the front, and then doors the other side of the stairs, and then another pair of windows. Like that. There we go. That's that area done there. And then last job I want to do on top of this wall, from the pillars supporting the bridge wings to the other side, is just add handrails. So we're going to add handrails, and then we'll go out like so. What I'll do at the top of the stairs, I'll put another block as well, so the handrails attached to those, and then handrails all the way around. Da, 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 da. And there we go, there's our handrails added there. They don't look too bad. Right, so that's that job done there. I don't think there's nothing else goes in this area between superstructure and the forecastle, so what we'll do, I'll move straight onto the forecastle. Although you can add doors and windows to this back wall. I think I'll do that first. So from this back wall, it will go from the edges. Just put a pair of doors on the very outside, like that, and then put windows up to the centre. So 1, 2, 3 windows like that. I'm just doing these at random because they're not spaced out very well. So I should do the same the other side. Door, window, without doing too much damage, and then another window there. Like I say, not spaced out very well, so you can probably do a better job. Don't think there's any stairs to that area. Let me just double check. There's... Oh, funnily enough, there is stairs. Damn it. Excuse me, this is not me doing my finest now. So from the centre, I go out 1, 2, 3, 4th block out from the centre. So yeah, this is me screwing up. I should have checked this first. So yeah, me screwing up. Okay, so we'll do this properly now. Go back to the centre of the back wall. Centre here and go out 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th block, remove that and put our stairs in. So all that crap we'll be putting windows and doors in is kind of gone out the window, but you know. So we do the same, just add the stairs and the banisters, 2 up, so forth. Like that. Same the other side, so 1, 2, 3, 4 out. And then remove a block and then add stairs, blocks and stairs, like so. Banisters, banister, there we go. So there's our stairs added there. There we go, that'll do. Right, so now we're going to move on to something better. We're going to do the mast first. There's the mast that goes on, so I'll do the mast first, and then we'll sort the other details out afterwards. So for the mast, we're going to go to the centre block of the forecastle. So this is the very front of the ship. So the forecastle, we want a 1 block gap from the centre. So from the centre, go 2 blocks forward on the wood. So 1, 2. And then we build across forward, so 3 forward and then 1 each side like that. So that's the base of your mast like that. And in the front of the mast, which is this block, that block there, you're going to build that up 3 rows of 20. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there we are, 3 rows of 20. Like that. And then about 5 down from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build out 3 each side. 1, 2, 3. With a black block in the middle. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3. Black block in the middle. And then about 5 down from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 block, black block from the end, so same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then black block at the end without doing too much damage. There we go. So that's our top spurs like that. And then the back of the cross at the bottom down here, you're going to build the back of the cross up to the bottom of the top row, so basically straight up. Like this. Connects up to the bottom of the top section. Like that. And then the sides of the cross, build them up to the middle section, so to the top of the bottom section basically. Like that, there you go, so it's basically 20 high. Same the other side. And there we go, there's the mast. The basics of the mast done anyway. And it should look something like that. Right. There's a crow's nest that goes on as well. So the crow's nest goes to the top of the 20, so the bottom row of 20, we'll put the crow's nest on that. So we go second block down on the 20s, and actually, yeah, second block down on the 20 to this block here. We build 1, 2 forward like that, and then 2 forward on the side, and then 1 across like that. So you got a sort of a white C on there like that, and then from the back of the, or from the top of the 20 on the sides, go out. So from the side there like that, go out 1, 2, 3, 4. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across the front like that. And so it makes it quite a big crow's nest like that, although not got a lot of room. You can extend it up a bit more so you have a bit more room because this block here is in the way, but this is just me being a prick really with the design. So there we go, kind of a bathtub hanging there, but it'll do. Alright, next job we're going to go back down to the bottom and add the crane sections. You can see on the prototype we've got sections leaning forward and sections leaning back. We'll do the front section first. So on the side, which is here, we're going to go up to the 5th block up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to build forward. So it's on the side, it's on both sides as well. So each side there. So there's the first. That's where you want to go there. And then you want to build forward 8 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 rows of 4. Plus a black block there. Do the same on the other side. 8 rows of 4. Like that, and then the black block at the end like that. There we go. And then behind all of that, so there's the 2 front rows, and we're going to go to the back now. Do the same sort of thing. So from the same point on the back of the mast, build back 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. And then from there you want to go up 5 rows of 5. So each side go up 5 rows of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 rows of 5. And then a black block at the end. And then do the same on the other side. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the black block. There we go. And that is the mast done. So that's all the details of the mast sorted there. And it don't look too bad. So I should do a jump cut now while I work out what to do next. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is move on to the details of the forecastle. So we're going to go down to the front of the mast, and we're going to leave a 1 block gap from the front of the mast, and 1 block forward, or 2 blocks forward, and then 1 out to the side. We're going to build actually 2 out to the side. So I want 2 forward, 2 out. I'm going to build 2 mechs, which are sort of 2 lines of black like that, plus 2 or 3 across like that, and then same the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, plus 3 like so. So you got these 2 mechs in the way like that. So that's how those things look like that. So this is very basic design. And then you're going to want to have some bollards, which are anvils. So we get our anvils, and then you're going to put 2 sets of those either side of the mast. So if we go from the mast and go out 1, 2, 3 out, and put a pair of bollards facing the other direction. So then we do it facing like that, and then a couple more a bit further out like that, sort of that design. Nothing special, but I'm just placing these at random. These are how I've sort of got them on the prototype. So we try them on the other side like that, and then a bit further out for the other 2, sort of like that. No, a bit further out for those 2. There we go. So there's those mast mechs and bollards like that. Like I say, you can put these more at random, because these are just, like I say, these are kind of at random for me as well. But that's how it is. Now go back to the mechs. Now we're going to add a cargo hatch. So if we go from the centre between the 2 mechs, which is here, on this block, on that block there, which I've just deleted. So on that block there, you're going to count forward 1, 2. Then we're going to build a cargo hatch. The cargo hatch is 7 wide. So centre block plus 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way, and the sides are 6 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then across the front, build a central spine, and then with quartz slabs or white slab, whatever material you're using, we'll add slabs to mark to build the sides of the hatch, like so. The same the other side. And there we go. There's first hatch done there. and then leave a 1 block gap, so 2 blocks forward again, 1, 2, build the same sort of thing, 7, well, it's 7 wide again, but it's a smaller length, so it's 7 wide again for another hatch. So 7 wide, and then the sides are 3, so 1, 2, 3 like that. 1, 2, 3, and then across the front like so. So there you go, there's the 2 hatches, those dimensions. And then cover the tops. Same the other side. And there we go, there's our 2 hatches. And then either side of the front block of the first hatch, or the front hatch, this hatch here, either side of that, go out 1 block, or 2 blocks rather, and then build a vent, which is 3 high, 1, 2, 3, plus 1 forward. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 1 forward like that. And there's your 2 vents there, either side of the hatch. And then we want to add, another 1 block gap, so 2 forward of the hatch. Go 1, 2, and then we want 3 lines of black, so 3 lines of 3. 1, 2, 3, I think. 1, 2, is it 3 or 4? I think it's 4, so 3 lines of 4. So 1, 2, 3 like that. So 3 lines of 4. And then either side, so on the outside, when you want to build out 2 and then 1 forward, like that, and then same the other side, out 2 and 1 forward, creating a design like that. And then you can join them across the top by 5, sorry, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got that sort of design like that. Things really are in the way here, so there's your design anyway. So this is where the anchor chains will go. So this groove here is where the chains will go. So we get stone brick stairs. These are what I use because I don't really have any chains to talk of at the moment. But the chains themselves are 20 long, so you want to build 10 facing one direction, 10 facing another. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go, there's 20 along like that. I'll do the same on the other side. I'll do this a bit better, so I'll put 10 down first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 10 the other direction. And there we go, there's our chains added there. And that shouldn't look too bad. So that's that phase done so far. So I'm going to do another jump cut while I work out what to do next. And we should move on in a second. So take a look at how it looks. And I shall be back in a moment. Okay, back again. So after all that, we're going to go to the back end, or the front end of the chains now. I'm going to add a couple of C's around it. So in black, add a C design around the chains, like that. So sorry about the jump cuts, but I had to work out what I was doing. And then from the middle of the front of the C, so this front block here, you're going to add six blocks of black. So basically 3 rows of 2. So add 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows like that. So 6 blocks offset from the center of the C. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3. So you have that sort of design like that. Bit odd to think of, but there you go. And then between the 2 sections on this block here, like so, so right in between the 2 sections there, you're going to add the crane. So the crane is 5 high, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on top in slabs build forward. I'm trying to work out. I want to build forward 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then underneath, about 3 from the end, or 3rd from the end, add 1 block, another block underneath, another block underneath, and then another block underneath like that. So you've got a diagonal line of blocks like that. That don't look too bad. And then and then underneath, you can add a droopy bit underneath, like so, with whatever, just to hang down from there. So that's your crane added there. Just get the slabs back there. So there's the crane added between the 2, and don't look too bad. Now we're going to go back between the 2 chains now, and go back to the mech. going to add a breakwater. So from one block back, or 1 block gap, 2 blocks forward, basically, of the mech, we're going to build a wall across the width, like so, between the 2 chains, and then diagonally out from that, leaving a couple of blocks. We're going to build diagonal blocks out to the edge of the ship, or out to the edge of the deck. So, call it. So go from, say, the front of the mech like that, or the front of the C on the chain. So if you look at it, if you've got the wall there, and you start your first block in that corner block there, and then we'll add diagonal blocks going all the way out to the side, like so. And then we do the same on the other side, corner block in there, and then diagonally out to the side of the ship, like that. So that's your first breakwater, looking like that. And then I'm going to need to add a cargo hatch. Now the hatch is trying to work this one out. I want to build a hatch. I want to build 1 block back from the breakwater. So there's a breakwater, 1 block gap, and we build our hatch, which is 5 wide, and the sides are 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then across like that. So there's a small hatch, and then build the centre spine, and then use the slabs like so. And there we go. There's our little tiny hatch in there. And pardon me while I am slowing down, but I'm reading things at the same time. So hatch done there, and then we just look at the prototype from here. I think that is pretty much the details done. Oh no, we've got another breakwater to go on. So from the front of the hatch, we're going to count forward to the 9th block forward. So front center of the hatch, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right up to the hanging down bit of the mast. So you put your center block, and then you just want to build diagonally out from there all the way out to the side. So it's middle block, and then diagonally out from there. I'm leaving the chains in place, but there's your breakwater there. So that's one side, and then same the other side. And there we go. There's our breakwater in there. I think that's most of the detail done. And it don't look too bad. Could probably use a bit more detail, but you know. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go our handrails. Then we should add our handrails around the edge of the deck. So we'll go from the front of the forecastle, because you've got these blocks here which are higher than the deck themselves. So they're sort of the figurehead. So if we go from 1, 2, 3, 4th back on the figurehead and start adding the handrails on that block there, so it's deck level. Then just add the handrails all the way around the deck, like so. And as per usual, because I don't like the way this is designed, I always remove the wood blocks underneath the handrails and replace them with the white blocks. So I just do that like so. Add our handrails in, remove the white block. What I'll do the handrails first. Put the handrails in all the way around. Preferably 1 block high. And then we go right the way round to the stairs. And we'll put a block on the stairs, like so. And handrails round to the centre. And then stairs. Have I done this right? No, it doesn't matter. You can always readjust it. Not doing this very well, am I? Okay, put the blocks there. Yeah, these are in the wrong place. I put the stairs in there like that. And then the handrails in like, there we go. Then we do the same on the other side. So hand the handrails all the way up the other side. And I'll come back and remove those blocks in a minute, those wood blocks. Sorry, my voice is dying. I've just had a cold, so when I started part 3 I was feeling fine. That was a week ago. Now I'm at the end of part 3, which is a week later. I'm recovering from the cold. There we go. So there's the handrails added. Like I was saying, just going to remove the wood blocks underneath the handrails and replace them with the white blocks, so they will sit flush in the right area. Like so. And this does take a little bit of time, but you know. So that's one side done. Just do the other side quickly. And like I say, this is just a cosmetic thing which annoys me, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. And there we go, there's the handrails all in place. And they don't look too bad. Last job we want to do really is just to add some bollards. Get our anvils. And the bollards are sort of in random places. So if I put a couple of bollards behind the mast, the crane. So the crane here on the front. So put a couple of bollards, a couple of sets of bollards like that, just in front of the crane. And then I'll put a pair of bollards to the side of the crane like that on the edge. And you're going to put 3 pairs of those down the side. So there's the first pair. And then put another pair just behind the first breakwater. And then another pair just sort of side onto the mast. So in that section there, you can just forward of the mast. So that's those 3 pairs. So do the same on the other side quickly. Remember, these are just random, so I'm just putting them at random, but I'm just sort of giving you a rough idea where to go. And the other pair just there, and then the last pair just forward of the mast, like that. And there we go. That's not too bad. It actually clutters up the forecastle quite nicely, and it fills out the detail all right. So there we go. That's the forecastle all done. That's all I'm going to do for that area. Next job, last job, is just to add some portholes to the side of the forecastle. So if we go on the side, this is the left side, so the back wall of the forecastle is here. Go 1 block up from the bottom of the white, and go 1 forward. We'll put our first window there. So there you go. So you can see the doors are there, back wall is there, side wall there, add a window there, and then every 4th block, just add a window all along the side. It's the same on both sides as well. So like I say, every 4th block up to the front. That's what you want to do. How is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. There's our windows done on that side. What I'll do the other side during the before the next part. But that's how the side of the forecastle should look. And it don't look too bad. So that is part 3 done, I think. And we don't look too bad. So for part 4, which I hope will be the last part, will be all of the details on the top there. So that would be deck houses, skylights, vents and things, which will go up there. Lifeboats, masts at the back, or mast, propellers, rudder. I think that'll be it. So that will be part 4, as and when that comes. So that'll be then, and we'll go from there. So yeah, things aren't looking too bad. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return in part 4, hopefully. So bye for now.